Okay, I'm trying to
দর্শকবৃন্দ, প্রিয় দর্শকবৃন্দ, আমরা এই মুহূর্তে আছি বিডি নিউজ গ্লোবাল সংলাপে। আপনারা জানেন প্রতিদিনের মতোই আজকে আমরা এই সংলাপে উপস্থিত হয়েছি এবং আমাদের এই সংলাপে উপস্থিত রয়েছেন, আপনারা ইতিমধ্যেই জেনেছেন, দুইজন হাই প্রোফাইল অতিথি এবং আমাদের একেবারে নিজস্ব অত্যন্ত সম্মানিত ডক্টর সাজ্জাদ হায়দার লিটন, এবং আমাদের মধ্যে উপস্থিত রয়েছেন চায়না এম্বাসির ডক্টর মিস্টার হুয়ালন ইয়ান, মিনিস্টার কাউন্সিলর এন্ড ডেপুটি চিফ অফ মিশন, এম্বাসি অফ পিপলস রিপাবলিক অফ চায়না, ঢাকা, বাংলাদেশ। প্রিয় বন্ধুগণ, আমরা আজকে বাধ্য হয়েই আমাদের এই পুরো অনুষ্ঠানটি আমাদেরকে চালিয়ে যেতে হবে ইংরেজিতে। কারণ হচ্ছে আমাদের যে অতিথি রয়েছেন চায়না এম্বাসির প্রতিনিধি এবং চায়নার প্রতিনিধি বাংলাদেশে, তার পক্ষে নিশ্চয়ই এই বাংলায় এই পুরো আলোচনাটি তিনি হয়তো বোধগম্য, বাংলা হয়তো বোঝেন, কিন্তু পুরো আলোচনাটি বাংলায় চালিয়ে যাওয়া অত্যন্ত কষ্টকর হবে, তাই আমরা বাধ্য হয়ে আজকে ইংরেজিতে চালু করছি। হ্যালো এভরিওয়ান and welcome to today's session. As you know, our today's topic is COVID situation in Bangladesh and learning from China. Dear audience, we have very important guest today. I would like to introduce our guest, Honorable Dr. Sajjad Haidar, Vice Chairman, Center for Foreign Affairs Studies and ex-International Affairs Secretary of Bangladesh Jubolik. It's a youth organization of Bangladesh political party, Awami League. And our honorable guest, Dr. Hualon Yan, Minister Counselor of Deputy Chief of Minister Mission, Embassy of the People's Republic of Bangladesh. Welcome Yan, and welcome our honorable Sajjad Bhai. Do you hear me?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Good evening. Good evening.
Thank you. Yeah,
Good
Mr.
evening.
Kankan.
Good evening. Dear audience, we are in a situation where our normal life has been paralyzed due to COVID, and it's a very intangible virus, but somehow it's hugely affected our life. That's why we have selected our topic today, COVID situation in Bangladesh and learning from China. As you know, this virus initially we found at China and particularly at Wuhan city. That's why we invited our honorable guest from China Embassy, and he is a very right person to talk about this issue, how we can learn from their experience. And from Sajjad Haidar, we have to know what is the current situation of Bangladesh and our neighboring countries and worldwide. So firstly, I want to go to Sajjad Haidar. What is the current situation in our country regarding COVID-19? Is it satisfactory at all?
Thank you, and good evening to all. And thank you very much for inviting me today evening to say something about COVID situation of Bangladesh. And first of all, I'd like to thank your all viewers, those who are watching this program tonight, especially now it is evening. However, thank you very much for inviting me. The thing is that Bangladesh COVID situation, it is a little bit alarming for us. It is true, but our government is trying to control it and resolve it also. But at this position, every day there is some sorts of problem is arising some places regarding some awareness build up. We have to develop ourselves for our people first. The people is not properly serious regarding movement in the street. The people is not serious regarding the social distance. Also, the people is not actually they don't know how to move right now because this coronavirus, I mean COVID-19, it is a very serious virus. But actually, we Bangladeshi people, you know very well. Here is one foreign guest, my friend Mr. Hualon Yan, who is the Minister Counselor and Deputy Chief of Mission of China in Dhaka. He knows very well. I have talked with him. actually in Bangladesh, although Bangladesh is a small country, but we have got 160 million people officially. So it is 16 million crore people in Bangladesh, like that. So at the same time, I would like to say, actually, if people knows very well that still Bangladesh, we have got 60% literacy, but still 40% is not literacy. So illiterate people also in Bangladesh right now. So we have to develop ourselves public awareness. If we not develop our awareness, we need to develop awareness build up actually. So it is very important. Government is trying to control this thing, but people should cooperate with the government. The health minister working under supervision of the Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, but at the same time, the people also should aware very much. Otherwise, it is very tough to control. As you know that, I will come later on regarding this point, that one important delegation was already visited from China in Bangladesh. They already made several statements. Our friend of Chinese embassy here, Mr. Wallung Yang, he will make statement. He will describe all the things. I also will describe. I also explain all the things. But right now in Bangladesh, it is satisfactory because you know that the death percentage is not so high. You know, death percentage is not so high like Western country, like other country. So it is satisfactory. As you asked me that are you satisfied? Yes, I would like to say yes, I am satisfied because still death percentage is not so high, so that it is satisfied. Although every day the coronavirus attacked also the people already every time under supervisions, and some test is going on by the government. I think maybe the test should be more. Test should be more. And World Health Organization, World Health Organization told us test, test, and test. Actually, we need to do test. We need to do test. At the same time, the people awareness build up also need to develop. This is my arts to the people of Bangladesh. Thank you.
Thank you, Sajjad Bhai. Thanks a lot for your introductory speech. I want to know from Ian, what is the current situation in your country regarding COVID-19? Is it satisfactory at all?
Thank you, Mr. Konkan, and also my friend, Mr. Shazak Haider. Thank you for inviting me for the broadcasting, and thanks our audience tonight. Really, I'm very glad to inform you that China's COVID-19 is now fully under control. And so you have just mentioned, Ms. Konkan just have mentioned, it was first found in China's Wuhan that the virus spreading. So China was hit first by this unknown, unexpected pandemic. So that is after this all-out struggle led by the central government, and today, in the last 24 hours, China has just had 3 confirmed cases. All are imported from other countries. So in China's mainland, in China's territory, we don't have inland-born new cases. So the virus is fully under control, but still we are having a close eye, and we are resilient against this the virus. Thank you.
Thank you, our ambassador, sir. Definitely, you did well regarding COVID, but still we are also doing good, but we are in problem at all. So hopefully we will learn from China and we will manage it rightly. Mr. Sajjad Haider just earlier mentioned death rate is not so high. Nevertheless, we are losing some lives daily. How we should take this? Is there any development behind the scene to minimize this unfortunate death? Because every death is very unfortunate.
Well, thank you very much. Again, I would like to tell you, that COVID patients, it's very difficult to take care of them because the virus can be spread every time and everywhere. Especially the doctors, they should be careful very much. And in Bangladesh, you already know about this thing that Honorable Health Minister made a statement that first time doctors does not know how to wear PPE, personal protection equipment. It is very important for doctor first. That's why the patients was unsecured due to doctors' care. Nowadays, doctors, they are working very much, and it is the patients also, all the COVID patients now getting full treatment from Bangladesh under the leadership of the Bangladesh government. But you should understand one thing, that actually in a Western country, after China, the death rising was in Italy day by day. It was very high. In Italy, every day we have seen that 2,000, 3,000 people was died every day. After that, we have seen in Spain. Spain is also spread very strongly, very, very quickly spreading in Spain. Also, the people was died over there every day, minimum 2,000 people, 2,500 people, 3,000 people every day. After that, spreading was taken place in France. France is also facing a lot of problem, this COVID-19. So France also, we have seen that minimum 1,000, 1,500 people every day was died. In that context, in Bangladesh, is not so high. Every day only 100. In all, including all, the government made a statement every day. Department of Directorate of Health Services of Bangladesh, DGHS, they made a statement every day, 2:30, every day 2:30 p.m. 40 people or 50 people was died, and 3,000 people affected. It's not normal. It's normal. Our nearest country in India, yesterday I have seen that they got very speedy spreading everywhere. Very fastly spreading in India. And yesterday in India was 26,000 was affected. But in Bangladesh, only 3,000 are like that. In that context, definitely Bangladesh, we are feeling good still now that we are in good position. We are in people. Of course, I agree with you. Some people was died. Some people dying every day, dying, and already we have lost 2,000 people like that in last 3 months. It's nominal. It's nominal. Government, Bangladesh Awami government trying to help the COVID patient for test and for treatment. And already Bangladesh Health Ministry declared some COVID hospital in Dhaka city, out of the Dhaka city. However, I'll talk about this subject later on. But actually in USA, what we have seen in United States of America, what we have seen in Brazil, what we have seen in Russia. So it's spreading, they are the educated people, and in the Western country, they are highly educated, and they have very high and modern equipment, but they don't able to control coronavirus. They don't able to control COVID-19. That's why I am telling several times, Bangladesh is okay. But actually, again, I am repeating, people awareness build up is very important, essential. My friend Yang, I talked with my friend Yang. He always told me, Mr. Sajjad, please talk to your health minister. Please talk to your country relevant field, that everybody should take care, and please don't go out and don't take place any meeting. No need to do meeting right now. No need to together. My friend Ian advised me like that every time. I talked to the Chinese ambassador, Honorable Chinese ambassador. I talked to the minister counselor Yang. Every time they advised me personally that please don't go to meeting, don't go to gathering, please avoid gathering, avoid meeting. So we have to do it very seriously. But the people of Bangladesh, I don't want to say anything. Actually, again, I would like to request our people. They know it. They should aware. this COVID-19, this coronavirus is very serious, very harmful for the people, for the human being. So still, I think it is under control, and hopefully next month it will be developed. Day by day, it is little developed. Some doctors and some specialists from WHO, they already told in regarding Bangladesh, the peak time was last month in June. This month in July also is peak time, but in next month in August it will be better. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sajjad Haider. I wanted to know from Mr. Ian, as your country is the first country, so you people didn't have any idea about COVID-19, and we saw that China handled this COVID-19 patients well, as well as managed the whole situation. So far, so good. What are the main strengths of your country?
Yeah. First of all, I would like to comment something that is on my friend Mr. Sajjad Haider. That is really since the outbreak of the COVID-19. If we don't have the daily communications, we are having the weekly communications on how to fight against this virus. And I was with the China expert team who arrived here from the 8th of June till the 22nd of June. 15 days, I was with them day and night. And I must say that Bangladeshi government and Bangladeshi people, especially our health authorities, the frontline, the doctors and nurses, and also the media, they have contributed a lot and made a great achievements in fighting this COVID-19 virus, considering that we've really a very densely populated country, densely populated country with very thin health resources. We are doing much better if we comparing to have a world scenario. Really, even the developed countries, we say most of the developed countries, they regard the virus as a political, something regarding politics, say for the party division. But in Bangladesh, I say it is a unified, the party, the government, and the people, they are taking a unified fight against this virus. So China expert team, they are very impressed. I myself, we were very much, we are very impressed. So this is my first something that I need to comment. Really, that is China was hit first, by this unexpected attack. From the very early stage, we didn't know what it is, where it came from, how they attacked the people. So this really, that is just this we have never seen in China's history for more than say 5 decades. So really, it's a very good challenge. So from the very beginning, China will have a very centralized and efficient command. That is very important for fighting the COVID-19. So we've got a very strong leadership from the central government and also the Chinese Communist Party. We've got a very high efficient system from central government to local government, even to the grassroots communities. Every party, every government level officials, every organizations, shareholders, even the villagers, farmers, we played our role. So that is a unified strength, which plays great, strength against this. And also China have got a very tight prevention control system, which is very unimaginable, even to our American friends or citizens or European citizens. Sometimes they give some nasty word to the Chinese government. Say, why have a concentration? No, it's not a concentration. It is people's life we care. Just Mr. Ms. Haider has mentioned, people's life is priority. No, nothing should be prevail than the life. So putting the life first is our first aim, is our priority. So we have taken great, strong measures to control these sources of infection. So we have 4 earlies. That is early report. If I feel uncomfortable, I have to give report to the hospital or clinics. I got a fever, I got dry throat, I got a back pain, or I have the early report. Early test, that Mr. Haider has just said. Yes, early test is of vital importance. So long we have first early test, we can get them quarantined, isolated. So long we can cut off the sources. We know this virus is of airborne one. So long we keep a mask. Mask is a must. Yes. Yeah, till today, I know that is the U.S. president is still, is not taking something serious about mask. But China mask is common sense for even a farmer. When in public, he will have wearing a mask. Wearing a mask, by wearing mask, he's helping himself, helping the community, helping others for preventing spreading of the virus. And the last early is early treatment. Early treatment, our expert here, that's we were here. Early treatment is very important. This virus is not something very, very, I don't know how to say this. They do attack virus. But if we have early treatment, we have sufficient nutrition, we have efficient ventilation, sufficient rest. For those who don't have fundamental disease, actually we don't need to worry about. So now my experience, which my expert team told me, we don't need to wear PPE to go out. So long you protect your eyes, nose, and mouth. Keep your hands off your mouth. Always wearing a mask. Don't take off your mouth and don't eat anything or drink anything before you fully wash your hands and your face. If you remember this, you will not be attacked. You are free from the attack of the virus. So that is really, I want to repeat and repeatedly tell my Bangladeshi friends, do wear a mask, do wash your hands, never take off your mask before you thoroughly wash your face and your hands. That is of vital importance. So China's measures, that is we do it in a very strict, very tight prevention system. I just give you an example. Our 10-member expert team, after completing their this tour in Bangladesh, they arrived in China. They got a test. All of them test negative, but still they've got 14 days quarantine in hotels. That means even they were tested negative, they have to stay indoor for 14 days. For me, I was with them in 14 days. When I came back to the embassy, I got myself tested negative. And I kept myself quarantined for 14 days. So that is very, very strict. That is in China. So we cut off the spreading virus sources. That is for China, we can succeed. That is some Western politicians just blame China lies. Why do we want to have so few deaths? Why so? No, that is very scientific way. Cutting off the resources, early test, early isolation, early treatment. You don't need to worry. Yeah, thank you.
থ্যাংক ইউ মিস্টার ইয়ান। প্রিয় দর্শক, ইয়ান একটি খুব ইম্পর্টেন্ট পয়েন্ট এখানে বলেছেন, সেটি হচ্ছে যে পিপি পরবার দরকার নেই ঘর থেকে বেরোনোর আগে, কিন্তু যেটা খুব সিনসিয়ারলি পরা দরকার সেটা হচ্ছে মাস্ক, এবং সে যেটি বলেছে চোখকে প্রটেক্ট করা এবং হাত দিয়ে আপনার কোনোভাবেই মুখের উপরে স্পর্শ না করা এবং হাত পরিষ্কার রাখা, এই বিষয়গুলিতে সে গুরুত্ব দিয়েছে। এবং সে যেটি বলতে চেয়েছে যে এটি নিয়ে কোনো রকম ডিলেমি করা বা কোনো রকম ফ্লেক্সিবল থাকার কোনো সুযোগ নেই, এটা খুব সিনসিয়ারলি আমাদের করতে হবে। মিস্টার ইয়ান, থ্যাংক ইউ ফর পয়েন্টিং আউট অ্যাবাউট দ্য PPE, that general people don't need to PPE, wearing PPE during go out, and people should wear and strictly maintain the mask and all sanitization and all hygiene, so that they can make sure they are safe from COVID-19. You know, and we know Mr. Sajjad Haidar is the key person to make big COVID hospital at Dhaka, and
Yes.
we wanted to know that the story of this shortly, and from Sajjad Haidar we wanted to know the views on this hospital and how it is serving patient now or still yet to serve patient.
Well, thank you very much. Yes, that's very important question you asked me. Before that, just I would like to include one thing that just now my friend Jan already mentioned one thing, that mask very important. Yesterday, I have seen the US President, Mr. Donald Trump, the first time wear mask in USA. Before that, Mr. Donald Trump told, this is Chinese virus, no need to wear mask. But this time, yesterday, we have seen BBC, CNN, and Al Jazeera worldwide. It was global news that Donald Trump at last wear mask. So it's very important. Mask must be. It is a common thing in Singapore. It is common thing in South Korea. And right now, China declared every people, it's conventional like that. So definitely we have to wear mask. Who is affected, he have to also wear. And who is not affected, he also should wear mask. It will be protect us. It is good for everybody. However, as you asked me regarding our COVID hospital, I mean regarding Bosundhara COVID hospital, right? What kind of hospital is it?
Right.
So thank you very much. Yes, we had a plan to do make a hospital. It's actually Medship Hospital. It's not fully hospital, but it's now it's COVID hospital and very big hospital. My friend Ian also visited over there. He had already seen over with his Chinese delegation team. However, we have talked to our Honorable Prime Minister. Here I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. First of all, we talked with her and our Bosundhara Chairman and Managing Director, Mr. Samson Anvir, and I myself talked to the Honorable Prime Minister at her office, and our Honorable Chairman sent a letter that we have a place and we have a 4 convention city that is called International Convention City, Bosundhara, ICCB. We would like to give to the government for the treatment of the people, for the betterment of the country, and for the betterment of the nation as well. And Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina was agreed to receive our proposal, and she received it, and she given consent to the Health Minister. She given consent to the concerned department to make for a makeshift hospital. And now it is reality. Yes, we have made it. It is already working, and it has been already started and properly running. You know that in the month of May, in 17th May, it was inaugurated by the Health Minister. Our Honorable Health Minister inaugurated our hospital. Actually, it is a isolation. We have a total 2,170 bedded hospital. It is one of the second biggest hospital all over the world. It is one of the biggest second hospital all over the world. So we have 201,000 isolation bed and 70 is over there ICU bed. It is running very well, and right now some patients is also over there, and already government appointed one. It is actually, you know, that it has been constructed by the Bosundhara Group, but government helped us. Health Ministry helped us, and on the Department of Health Ministry, one organization is over there. It is called Health Engineering Department. Health Engineering Department worked very well. It is some ACD under Ministry of Health Affairs. They are working, and they worked very well and established our hospital. The place is ours. We finance some. Bosundhara Group finance little bit. Also, government also come together to work together to develop this hospital. However, now it is completely done. It is completely done. Not only this month, it is completely done in the month of May. 17th May, it is inaugurated, and already 400 RAB members, Rapid Action Battalion, our police forces, armed forces, they already got admission over there. Also, 300 to 400 police is also got admission over there, and other civilian people also every day was going over there. And Bangladesh government under Department of Health Ministry, it is run by the DGHS, the Directorate of Health Services in Bangladesh. We do an agreement with the Health Ministry. Bosundhara Group agreed to sign agreement with the government, and we hand over to the government. Our place hand over to the government, and now they appoint doctor, nurses, and other relevant personnel for COVID patient treatments. However, now it is actually working. I already told you that minimum 1,000 people already got admission over there. And my friend Yan, also his delegation from China, already visited. I think they satisfied very much. Yes, Mr. Yan.
And congratulations. Okay. Congratulations to you. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Now thing is that we would like to give more service from our side. We'd like to give better service to the COVID patient. So I am always talking with the Health Minister. I talked several times with the Health Minister. I talked with the Health Secretary. I talked with the DGHS. I talked with Director of Hospital, Mr. Aminul Islam. So all are connecting with me, and still now connected. We are working on it, and it is running very well. However, actually, you know, the people, again I am repeating, people should aware. People should wear mask. People should aware some distance. Actually, everybody were talking about social distance. I don't want to say social distance, physical distance. It is actually physical distance we have to maintain, at least 3 feet or 6 feet like that. So we can save ourselves. It's very important. If you don't have any work, you have no need to go out from house. Better you should stay at home. If you have urgent work, then you can go out, but with high protection, like mask, hand gloves, and goggles, other things like that. But not PPE is not compulsory. However, that is depend on doctors, what doctors prescribe. Anyway, actually China, we are following China. The virus was actually found first in Wuhan in China. They know very well how to do control. And actually, I know about Health Ministry. I know about Honorable Prime Minister Office. Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, I thank him. I salute her that she has given very strong decision to the concerned department. You know very well, our Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina had every day video conference with some districts. Every day she has made video conference with some divisions. Every district, DC, SP, police supers were present over there. Civil surgeon were present over there. Deputy commissioners, DC was present over there. Our political persons, some respective district, President of the Awami League, General Secretary of the Awami League, respective district are also present over there. So they talked with our Honorable Prime Minister through video conference. So our Prime Minister look it very seriously. Now thing is that it is depend on Health Ministry. How Health Ministry working, it is very important. How our doctors is given support to the COVID patient. It's very important. Doctors, they should give proper treatment to the patient also. And patient also should communicate to the doctors. Some patient we have found out, actually I am not a physician, I am not a doctor. I am a doctor, but not a doctor. It is in my mind, there is some patient, they're hiding, they got positive, they are coronavirus positive, they are COVID patient. But when they met with the doctor, they told, no, I am okay. I have no corona. I am not corona positive. It's very alarming. It's very alarming. In that case, when that patient, COVID positive patient, talked to the doctor checking and touching with the body physically, that time he automatically infected from the patient. And through doctor, other people also affected. So it should not be. Our patient should talk clearly with the doctor. Yes, I am corona positive, so please give me treatment. But some people are hiding. It is not good. It is very alarming for the country. It is very alarming for the people. However, now our Prime Minister is very much concerned. Still, again, I am telling you, our death rate is very small. Death percentage is very low. So we are happy. And all over the Bangladesh, actually, Almighty Allah, still now, they are blessing in Bangladesh very strongly. Otherwise, Bangladesh is highly populated country. Density is very high. As my friend told, Mr. Rian already told, Bangladesh density is very high. Population is very high. In Dhaka, population is very high. So, still, on the death rate is very few, total 2,000 people. Or you may talk 5,000 people. It is very few in context of Bangladesh population. In demography, according to the demography of Bangladesh, still it is very good. We are feeling good that yes, we are okay. However, but we should careful ourselves. Regarding minimum loss of life, we should save our life. We should save our patient's life as well. So I think doctors are working, but doctors should give more effort, and patient also should more communicate. Then the COVID will be stable, the coronavirus will be okay, then we will get good position in Bangladesh. So we all together should cooperate very positive. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Sajjad Haider. There is a rumor that China is in a second wave again. Is it a real news, or what is your view on the second wave or something like this? Mr. Ambassador sir.
Okay, thank you. And you don't need to worry. There is no second wave. China is fully prepared. It's not for the first attack. When China was first hit, we didn't know what it is and how it transmitted the virus. Now we've got a very scientific way, and people are very aware of this one. Even though it is it will be occasionally this and that, but I'm confident that there will be no second wave or third wave in China. That is, I assure you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ambassador sir. And very important development, we heard that vaccine might be in reality from China. What is the development on vaccine of COVID-19? Is there any hope at all that we are going to get vaccine soon, or it would take long time indeed?
Oh yeah, that is for the last question, China is when you're talking about second wave, we are talking about Beijing, the capital. When in Beijing, we found some the patients, and we traced. So where the virus came from, and now I tell you that it's for 7 successive days, there was no cases, that is 0 increase in 7 successive days. So that is why I'm confident that there won't be any second wave or third wave.
Yeah.
Yes, for China, the vaccine, I think it's the only way out for if we have a global view. So many countries were still struggling in the pandemic and causing great damage to people's life, to economy, to the daily life, and taking our lives. Vaccine is very important. China is now leading in the world for the vaccine test and production. We have conducted lots of trials. We've got 5 pioneer companies in China who have very successfully conducted the first phase, second phase trial in China. Now 5 companies, they have tested very successfully. Now we have entered phase 3, that is test on human being. But unfortunately, in China, we don't have the sufficient cases because it should be tested on a human being. I'm very glad that a lot of countries are working eagerly with China, and for the vaccine for the phase 3. That is, we've got Sino Group, and we have been conducting phase 3 vaccine trial in a UNE, and also we've got a company Sinovac. Sinovac is a very pioneer vaccine producer. He has phase 3 trial in Brazil. We have a very good cooperation in Brazil, and I'm very glad to inform you that Bangladesh is our priority. We've got 165 million people. We are close neighbors, we have brotherhood, and we've got strategic partner. It is really my hope that vaccine will be come to the first hand in Bangladesh. So during my interview, that TV interview that last month, I said that Bangladesh, our friend Bangladesh will be among the first, will get the vaccines. That is for sure. And how long it takes. Now the Chinese, I just said Sinovac, the pioneer and vaccine producer, they are conducting our what we call ICDPR, that is Diarrhea International Research Center. That is, we are having a very close contacts, exchange of views. And today, I'm very glad to inform you today, we, at the request of the Foreign Ministry, we sent a note verbal to the esteemed Foreign Ministry and also a copy in the Health Ministry that we are looking forward, the phase 3 trial in our friendly Bangladesh. I hope I will be the number one. I will be one volunteer. Chinese, Chinese community are ready. Chinese engineers here for the mega projects, they are here. They are ready to be the first volunteers, and we hope that we'll be benefiting. The Chinese communities and also Bangladeshi friends will be benefiting for the Chinese vaccine. The vaccine I conducted experts in China say this now phase 3 is very successful, and it will be because of the it will take some time. How long it takes? About 4 months to 6 months. That means this year, vaccine will be very successful, which will be applied to come into our community. That is my message. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ian. We are very hopeful that we will get this vaccine soon and it will work rightly so that we can come out from this pandemic. Mr. Sajjad Haidar, we have a great question from the audience that we are observing. We are observing as general citizens that there are a lack of coordination from the all sides of coordination, lack of coordination to make sure the services to COVID patients. Why this is happening? Why lack of coordination?
It is, well, thank you very much. It is, I already talked about this issue. Actually, coordination between whom? Coordination between people and doctor and administration. What we have seen? We have seen the frontliners, those who are working in the street, police, our law enforcement authority, police, they are working very well in the street. At the same time, the doctors, they're frontliners, they're also working. And very risky, it's very risky task for treatment of the COVID patients. Other hand, the government, they always told the concerned department and Honorable Prime Minister Office and Ministry of Health Affairs, the people's awareness build up regarding awareness build up of people. They always given lot of information through media, through televisions, through print media, through newspaper, everything. So I don't understand. Where is the miscommunication? I don't know. Everybody knows what about coronavirus. Everybody knows the COVID-19 is very serious virus, very serious for the human being. So we should careful ourselves. Here, government is not only able to do everything. Government is not able to do all the things. As politicians, Bangladesh Awami League is doing very good job for betterment of the COVID patients. Awami Jubilee League working very strongly led by our chairman, Sheikh Mr. Porosh. Sheikh Fazl Porosh, our honorable chairman of Youth League, and our general secretary, Mr. Mainul Hasan Khan Nikhil, he is working fantastic job, helping the people, and we're creating awareness build up how to save from coronavirus. But people should come out, people should cooperate with us. But if people is not cooperating with us, then how can possible to communicate? So this is actually a very tough question, and it is very, very, very tough for me to give answer that how it is communicating. People should stay at home. If you have very urgency, you should go out from the house, but with full protection. But what we have seen in the road, when we have seen television, we are very serious. When we have seen in road, maybe no coronavirus in Dhaka, nothing happening. How it is happening? We should careful ourselves. Life, if you lost your life, it is not possible to regain anymore. So we have to have, I am telling you, we have to have serious, very serious regarding these issues especially. And we have seen that the senior citizens of the country, not only in Bangladesh, we have seen the Western country as well as USA, Russia, and Brazil. The senior citizen dying, almost dying senior most citizen, above at the age of 60, 70 years old. In Bangladesh also, those who have got the several disabilities like heart failure, diabetics, other diseases, they are very risky in COVID-19. So they should aware from that. But people are not aware. Actually, I am talking like that. I should not talk like that, but I have to talk because I always very serious regarding awareness build up. If you are not serious, then it's very tough to save your life. So your life is in your hand. Your life is in your hand. You have to have careful yourself. This is my opinion actually. If you positive, corona positive, treatment it is second phase. First phase you have to save yourself first. But if you corona positive, no problem. We have a treatment. But your age is too much, 60, 70 years. It is little bit alarming. If you are cardiac patient, if you are diabetes patient, if you are kidney patient, then it is alarming. Otherwise, no tension, no problem. We should careful ourselves, and we have to build up our mental strength. Yes, nothing, no problem. Coronavirus, okay. I will do victory from the corona, no problem. You have to eat good food, vitamin C, vitamin D, everything you have to maintain. This is the most important. And mentally you have to be very strong. If you mentally develop yourself very strongly, then maybe you will fight strongly with the corona. But if you think, oh my goodness, I am attacking with corona, so you will losing your position. You have to have strength your physically, and you should take some good food, analyze, you should talk with the doctors. This is the actual situation, I think. Also, it is always advised by the WHO, World Health Organization, also telling everything always this issue. However, now I'd like to talk regarding another issue. I'd like to thank my Chinese friend. I'd like to thank our Chinese neighborhood country, China. They are sending a lot of medical equipment to Bangladesh. They are sending a lot of equipment for Bangladesh, the COVID-19 for treatment, for doctors, for physicians. They have sending PPE, they have sending mask, they have sending infrared thermometer. Please ask about this thing. What Bangladesh government is doing, what Chinese government is doing, it is very important. We should discuss about this. Please, I don't want to talk about anymore regarding people concern, regarding people awareness build up. Please ask me about what Bangladesh government is doing, what China is doing, what between two countries doing, and what we are learning. Your subject, regarding what is subject? The learning from China. So how we can develop ourselves as China, they have already controlled their COVID situation from Wuhan, as well as still now China is very good position from coronavirus. So we have to learn from China. So how it possible, two government is working. I mean, in Bangladesh government and Chinese government, what they are doing. Please ask me. We will talk about this. Please ask first my friend Ian. Then I will take.
Thank you, Sajjad Haider. Ambassador sir, can you please brief us? China is a very good friend of Bangladesh. How China is helping Bangladesh now, and how we'll help regarding COVID particularly. And as Bangladesh also is your friend, China's friend, how Bangladesh is helping China, vice versa, we need to know. That means we need to know the cooperation and helping attitude towards each other countries, China and Bangladesh, from you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Kankan. Really, I would like to take this opportunity to thank Her Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina and her government, and also our friendly Bangladeshi people. As you have mentioned, China was first hit by the COVID-19. During China's hard times, our Bangladeshi government, that is led by Her Honorable Prime Minister, who sent her condolence, her greetings to the Chinese people, and she first sent, PPEs, which is the mask and gloves and the hand. We call it, I don't know the English word, but to China in a very large quantity, very timely, and Bangladesh people, including in all walks of life, from the circle, from the universities and colleges, even our young students, hands for China, they called Wuhan Jiayou, which means cheer up Wuhan. And really, we were very, very moved, and really we were very, very grateful for our government, for our people who really time-honored friend. And friends are reciprocal. That is, when it came to Bangladesh, we have kept warning our Bangladeshi friends, be watchful. The virus is virus. Virus have no boundaries. We have to have a very, very, close eye on every doors, every possible, every entrance, every channels. We have to do it early, prevent it early. China, from the very first beginning, we offered our advices. Even we have daily communications with my friend, that is Haider, Dr. Haider, Shazar Haider. And that is our experience. What we have lost, we have suffered, and what is measures China have taken. Really, that we would like our Bangladeshi friends to share into, to get from the Chinese lessons, the dear lessons we have suffered, and also our experiences. And I'm very glad to inform you that, very proud to inform you that even, let's say the first 500 test kits, 500 is nothing nowadays, but it was very, very precious in the February. On the 28th of February, we have managed 500 test kits, and it was donated to our health ministry. And it played a very important role during the initial stage. And then that is thousands by thousands, the Chinese test kits from the government, from China, coming from the March, April through May, June. Now, even today, say Chinese companies, Alibaba Group, Chinese government, I tell you that even from my hometown, Anhui, Ren'ai province, Ren'ai Charity Foundation, we have conducted, with the Chamber of Commerce of Industry of Bangladesh, China. They conducted some donations of masks and rice donation to to our the poorest people, that is bottom line people. And we are today, I received the calls from the Red Crescent Society from China, and they are sending more equipped PPEs. And upon learning that our Bangladeshi friends, we need high flow, humidifier in Bangladesh. So it is very difficult to find in China and also in other countries. But we managed about 10 of them, and we have sent to our the health and family welfare ministry, and also China's her honorable Prime Minister had a phone conversation with President Xi Jinping on May 20th. Both leaders that we friendship, we vow to fight together, and upon that conversation, China will send expert team, test team. They were top the experts in China. 3 of them were fighting in the Wuhan, epidemic center, first epidemic center in China. And they visited the hospitals, clinics, frontline doctors, nurses, health officials, technical committee, and health ministry officials. Also, we visited our friends, the Barhundra Group, which is the makeshift hospital by Barhundra Group. We were very impressed about the equipments, about the facilities, the measures that were taken there, and also I think vaccine is also very important cooperation. China to cooperating here. Of course, that is this COVID-19. They have a very fundamental impact. Say when some other foreign countries they retreat from Bangladesh, when Bangladesh was hit, say I see how overseas companies, big projects stop. Foreigners, overseas foreigners, they flew back to their own country, and but China's mega projects engineers, they remain here because they are confident that is the projects are vital importance to our economic and social development in Bangladesh. And so till today, the mega projects, though affected by the COVID-19 because of the movement of the materials, because of the restriction of the movement of people, movement of the, how to say, the equipments, materials, but the main work is still going on smoothly on every major project. So that is also testimony of our friendship, of our brotherhood, and surely this will play very important role, in our economic and and also we are in. I'm very glad to inform you, China was I said was the only country which get connected during our past month in May and in June. Say no international flight, but we have US Bangla, we have China Southern Airlines, we have China Eastern Airlines. They are keep operating every week. The passengers going to China, engineers are coming to Bangladesh, and I was briefed by my how to say the. So during even the COVID-19 situation. So
Hello. Hello. Might be there is a interruption during internet. Our another guest, Mr. Sajjad Haider, is there. So I need to ask the same question to the Sajjad Haider. যেহেতু সাজ্জাদ ভাই আমাদের খুব নিজের লোক, আমি এই প্রশ্নটি একদম বাংলাই করতে চাই যাতে আমরা সহজে বুঝতে পারি, যেহেতু অ্যাম্বাসেডর স্যার কোনো কারণে আশা করছি আবার রিজয়েন করবেন। যেটি আমরা শুনছিলাম মিস্টার ইয়ানের কাছ থেকে, যে সে বলছিল যে কিভাবে বাংলাদেশ তাদেরকে হেল্প করেছে এবং চায়না আমরা কিভাবে হেল্প করেছি। এবং আপনি আগেও বলেছেন যে আমরা কিন্তু শুধু সাহায্য নিচ্ছি তা নয়, আমরা এই পৃথিবীবাসীকে অনেক সাহায্য করেছিও এজ এ কান্ট্রি। সো এটা যদি একটু সংক্ষেপে আমাদের দর্শকদের বলেন যে আসলে কি ধরনের সাহায্য বাংলাদেশ করেছে, ইনক্লুডিং চায়না।
Well, thank you very much. Yes, we already have had a very good relation with the Chinese government, and again I would like to my sincere gratitude to the Chinese government and His Excellency President Mr. Xi Jinping. She talked with our Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina over telephone. Actually, I am not Foreign Minister. I am not a member of Parliament. I am a politician. I am just from Youth League as a like that. Just I have seen that a very good communication is taking place still between two countries. As my friend Ian mentioned regarding some very important issues, that some development work is taking place in Bangladesh, and Chinese government and Chinese government non-government organization working inside of Bangladesh for infrastructure development. However, that is different thing. I would like to give thanks, and it's my sincere thanks to the Chinese government that they already have taken decision first time when the Wuhan have been started this kind of virus, and after that maybe it is in month of March we recognize COVID patient in Dhaka in Bangladesh. Maybe yes. 8th of March.
8th of March. Yes.
Yeah. 8th of March. Find out 2 or 3 patients.
Yeah.
First time. And after that we become serious. Our government was very serious regarding treatment of COVID patient. That maybe it will be more and more next time. That's why government was very much careful. However, what health ministry is doing, I don't want to talk about this. That is completely health minister will explain this thing. I am not part of the government, but I am a politician. Bangladesh Awami League is in power. In that case, my party, Bangladesh Awami League, is connecting very good communication with Chinese Communist Party. It is called CPC. Yeah, my friend Ian knows very well. In China, that is called Chinese Communist Party, CPC.
Yes.
So Chinese Communist Party and Bangladesh Awami League is working very closely since last long time. And every year we have exchanged our views, especially Chinese International Department of Chinese Communist Party. They are inviting us, and Awami League delegation also visited China every time, twice or three times in a year. Also, some Chinese high official delegation from Chinese Communist Party of International Department also they have visited. Yes, Mr. Rian, is it okay, right? I mean, I am talking about the Chinese Communist Party. So they have visited Bangladesh. Also, Bangladesh also visited China every time. So we have very good relation between two parties. It is working party to party. Now let's talk about the government, government to government. Now government, our honorable Prime Minister led by Sheikh Hasina's government is working very strong and working very sincerely and dedicatedly with China. And we have seen by this time, I would like to give thanks. The Chinese government already sent a lot of medicine for COVID treatment in Dhaka, for Bangladesh. They have sent huge medicine. They have sent infrared thermometer. They have sent PPE several times. They have sent goggles, many equipment for medical treatment regarding COVID-19. Several aircraft carried by lot of equipment for COVID treatment. And Chinese government sending this thing, especially Chinese Honorable President, Mr. Xi Jinping sending this thing. So our Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, as mentioned my friend Ian, that Sheikh Hasina wrote a letter to the Chinese president that when a lot of people was died in China, that time our Prime Minister sent a letter, condolence letter to the Xi Jinping, as well as Chinese government, Chinese president also sent a letter to the Sheikh Hasina regarding all kinds of health, all kinds of necessity, all kinds of relevant assistance regarding fight against coronavirus, regarding fight against COVID-19. However, we two people, we two party, and we two government is very closely working for treatment of COVID-19. However, last time what we have seen, just for your kind of information, I have seen that there was a very good discussion between China and Bangladesh over video conference. I talked with the Chinese ambassador, and my friend also was there. My friend called me, and our ambassador, Chinese ambassador, called me. I talked with our DG Health. I talked with the health minister, and just as a politician, I convey their message to our government. Mr. Ian, I have talked with also my friend Ian. Also, he talked with DG Health, Mr. Abul Kalam Azad. He also met with our health minister. And after that taken place, some discussion with China through video conference. And our health minister, our DG Health, our Secretary of Health Ministry, and also DGMS. DGMS means Director General of Military Services. Major General Mr. Koshiro Mama also was connected with that, with armed forces from the Department of Army. They had a very good discussion over video conference through Chinese specialized doctor. So already they have exchanged their views how to face COVID-19. So we share knowledge again, exchange with the Chinese government how to develop our medical sector. So it is already happened, and it is every time happening. However, by the last time what we have seen, I personally talked to the Chinese ambassador, and I talked to the health minister. Please invite some Chinese doctor to visit Bangladesh. When we built Bosundhara Hospital, Bosundhara COVID Hospital, I talked with Health Minister Mr. Zahid Malik. Please invite Chinese medical team to visit Bangladesh. And after that, our Foreign Minister, Dr. Abdul Momen, with due respect, he also talked with me. I talked with him, and our Health Minister jointly talked and then talked with the Chinese ambassador in Dhaka. My friend also knows about this thing. And after that, a high-profile delegation, doctor's team visited Bangladesh just 2 weeks back. Just 2 years back, they have visited several hospitals in Dhaka Medical College, Mugda Medical College. Also, they have visited Kulmintala Medical College. Some COVID center also they have visited. Our Bushundara COVID hospital also. So they have made some important statement how to face against COVID-19. So Chinese delegation already visited and they have given some good information. They have given some instruction and they have already trained up some doctors in Bangladesh how to do treatment. So it is very important for Bangladesh. We got a lot of information from China. This is happened through by the Prime Minister. Our Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina is very much committed to lead the nation. Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina is committed to serve the nation. Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina is committed to give good treatment to the COVID patient. That's why Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina instructed to the Honorable Foreign Minister, instructed to the Health Minister, please invite Chinese delegation. After that, it was happened and it was taken place in Dhaka. 20 person, a big delegation already visited Bangladesh. At the airport, our Honorable Foreign Minister received them and our Health Minister served them in the airport. I know all the things. And I personally talked with my friend Yan. I talked with the ambassador of China. Also, I talked with Chinese Communist Party of International Department. And I personally thank them for this visit. So I think we should continue work on it. And our our health ministry should more cooperative. Our health ministry should give more attention on it. And they should work with the Chinese government how to do better treatment to the COVID-19 patient. Because China they know how to control it. And it is controlled. It is almost controlled in China. I salute to Chinese government. They have controlled. So a very good lesson from China. We must always communicate with our friendly country, China. So I must say thank you very much. Thank you to China and our Prime Minister also always working on it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Sajjad Haider. All stakeholders, particularly business community and scientists and doctors community, claimed that this planet will not be same again. So I need to know from Ambassador Sir, what sort of change we are expecting after this pandemic?
What of change?
What sort of change we are expecting from after this pandemic?
Oh, okay. This really pandemic. This is out of the how to say our expectation, and this that is a crisis we have witnessed in the recent how to say decades. It's a challenge to every country, to every government. So really, it brings a great challenge. Also it will impact on our political, economic, and social culture and everything. So that is I think that after this pandemic, every that is a country, and we know that the world is a small village. That is we have the common enemy, which is the human being. The virus will be there, and it's always there with our human being. So that is peace and development and cooperation is very vital to every nation, to every people. Political lies say that the virus doesn't help. Preventing the virus from spreading, from people dying. So that is we need to join our hands. Say maybe we have different countries, but say we need to work. The WHO, the World Health Organizations, and say different organizations, climate change, and the greener world. How to say the climate change, and also including this pandemic. It will coming from time to time. That is, as human being, we can never get rid of this. Natural disaster. So we need to work together. And win. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sir. We have two questions to you from the audience. First question came from Mr. Balaram. He want to know, to become superpower of the world, China should come forward with real help. China should not think everything from the business point of view. Can you comment on this, please?
I didn't get to the point. Please, can you repeat? Thank you.
Yeah, to become superpower of the world, China should come forward with real help. China should not think everything from the business point of view. Can you please comment on this?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That is, first of all, China is not superpower. China is a developing country. We've got 1.4 billion people. So China, say, even now is, second largest economy. But we have only, the US is the only superpower, which is existing in this world. And the United States and also our European countries, including our India friends, that is Indian, that we've got a large population. Bangladesh, we've got a huge population. Developed country work, not economic gains. That Haider has rightly commented that her Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, Chinese President Xi Jinping, we are working to fighting together, that is COVID-19. This fight is not for the economic gain. It's not for the political gains. It's not for the, China want to win the hearts of our Bangladeshi friends. That when the Chinese hit by the COVID-19, when China was in hard times, her Honorable Prime Minister sent messages to China, the government helping China, the people helping China voluntarily. That is not saying to expecting China's help, okay, China's PPE will come in later when Bangladesh was hit. No, they never thought about this. So we human, as human, we really have something very higher morality we need to pursue. Business.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Another relevant questions I have to you, just I can ask. China is a very big economy, without any doubt, and Bangladesh is rapidly expanding EPZ. Our Prime Minister is very eager to expand EPZ, especially for dedicated China, for dedicated Japan or something like that. So if China is ready to invest on labor-intensive industry so that we can accommodate more and more people in a formal work. You know, Bangladesh is a densely populated country, and China also is a very big country and hugely populated, and India also. But we need to make formal work so that our people can get work, because without formal work, it's not possible to address employment, because we need employment, we need work. So we are expecting huge investment from China at our EPZ. Is your country is ready, or as a representative of the China, you can comment on this? After pandemic, we need employment. Yeah.
Thank you. Actually, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate you, our Bangladesh government and also Bangladeshi people. So, you know, I was here 30 years ago, 1991 to 1993. That was my first post overseas. At that time, when I was here, that is Bangladesh, that is really a culture shock for me. That is and after after departing this Bangladesh, I never imagined that Bangladesh, our friend Bangladesh, were so dynamic and so prosperous a country, even though we are a developing country, that really is very, very great social, economic, overall progress. Really, that is, I need to send my heartfelt, congratulations to the people. Really, China as a close friend, as a strategic partnership, strategic partner. This year marks 45th anniversary of our diplomatic relations. Really, we would like to see a very prosperous neighbor, our Bangladesh. And when I came here, that is I was back here in last September, and I worked with all my vigor. Really, that is I'm so glad to be back again to my second home. So really, we worked very hard. China is iron. We can cooperate not only economic gains. Economic gains is something, trade is something, but infrastructure is of vital importance for a country, especially for a developing country, for building, a nation. We have very huge and rich resources. We need to utilize these resources, human resources, and also material resources, and also industrialization. Manufacturing, technology, even for 5G, even for the artificial, technology. That is of vital importance for our developing countries, for our neighbors, for China and Bangladesh, to work to narrow the gap from us with the other developed countries. We can take the lead. We can go at a faster pace. China as a developing countries, really we have to do a lot of cooperation. We need to work together. How we can work in culture, how we can work in manufacturing. Manufacturing is very important to support our nation. I told my friend, that is Shadak Haider. So we have 65 million people, many youngsters beyond the age of below the age of 25. We cannot buy everything. We cannot export everything from China, from Japan, from Korea, from Europe. We have a very large consuming market here. Really, with the hardworking people, with so intelligent people, we will be developing day by day. We will make great strides. We have a lot of things to cooperate together. It's nothing about the China-India conflicts, China-American-US conflicts. No, it's nothing. I tell you frankly, China would like to see a peaceful world. China cherish the opportunity for development and appeasement. This is the only way. That is, as developing country, we can contribute to the world. We can contribute to our neighbors. We can contribute to the human community. Thank you.
Thank you, Ambassador Sir. Another vital question you just mentioned just now, India and China relationship, because both countries very big country, and we know you and India are in problem and in tension, but as a neighboring country, we are also in a tension about these two countries, because if there is any more conflict, then it would impact us as well. So we need to hear from you. Is there any more tensions in coming days, or it would be settled through discussion? Hello. might be due to internet. Ambassador sir is not hearing. Sajjad, do you
Yes,
hear?
yes, I'm hearing.
Please, can you comment on this India and China tension, border tension, or something like that, their relationship? Can you please ask this question?
Well, thank you very much. It's a very important question, actually. I know that my friend Ian is there, so it actually his part to give answer as well as it's in between. It is in between some dispute regarding border with China and India. That is completely in between matter also of Indian government and Chinese government. We as a Bangladeshi was not supposed to mention anything and just
sorry. I was disconnected. I was disconnected.
Anyway, your part, Mr. Sajjad Haidar is trying to clear your answer. So, as you are here, please can you comment on the India-China relationship and current tensions? And is there any positive news from your side or from China side?
You see, the China.
Might be same problem again happening. So Sajjad Haidar, can you continue on this same issue?
Yes, I'm having.
Yeah.
Actually,
please.
you know that it is internal matter of China, and it is internal matter of India as well.
Yeah.
So we should not make any comments regarding on issue. And actually, in Bangladesh, we have our own foreign policy, and definitely it is our neighboring two countries, China and India, also our good friend. And that's why our foreign ministry, our foreign policy is working on it, and definitely they are thinking regarding this dispute problem in between China and India. However, but right now we have seen that some development was taken place in Ladakh. In Ladakh, already have developed some sorts of development. Just yesterday, I have made my comments in Facebook. I have give status. Already they have very good negotiation in Ladakh. Jammu Kashmir is over there. So China and India, they had a very good meeting and they had a good negotiation by this time. And they have had very good negotiations by this time, and they have take this decision to remove their armed forces from the borderline. Actually, LCA, line of actual control. It is called LCA, line of actual control. So LCA. So LSC. So LSC, they are maintaining their actually what they need to do. They are doing this thing. So from Bangladesh, we don't want to make any comments, but it is very important. It is true. China is our tested friend. China is our tested friend for our economy. Most of the big projects run by Chinese government. Most of the big projects in Bangladesh run by the Chinese engineers. Most of the big construction run by the Chinese technicians. So it is very important for Bangladesh economy and for our infrastructure development, as well as our neighboring country, India, also our good friend as well. So, however, I don't want to make any comments regarding on it. Just only as a people of Bangladesh and as a politician, my point of view, we don't any war. We don't want to see any war over there. We need to see peace and harmony, and it will stabilize our South Asian subcontinent. If actually war is starting, it is not good for any country. War always is carrying some losses of life. War always carrying some casualty, and it is bad for everyone in every sector. And it is very alarming also all over the world, because China now is as you told, a superpower. Actually, superpower, or that is different thing. But China is a large, big economy all over the world. China is a large economy, and also definitely in armed forces, also China is very strong. On the other hand, our neighboring country, India, they also gathering some sorts of military power. Also, they have. So it is not expected any war in between China and Bangladesh. Sorry, in China and India. We don't want to see any war. It really affected the South Asian subcontinent. So Bangladesh is situated South Asian subcontinent. So we don't want to see any war. I hope and I believe it will be not taken position in any war. War will be no more, inshallah.
Okay. Yeah.
No more.
Yeah. So sorry for the internet problem. Yeah.
It is already resolved. No problem. No dispute.
Yeah.
No problem, I think. My friend Ian will
sorry
make
for
a
the
comment on
internet
it.
problem.
Thank
I
you.
apologize for the internet problem. Really, this is a very good question. Very good question.
Yeah.
And actually, China, India, we enjoyed a long history of friendship. In the long history, I mean, the human history, China, India, see, that is both of great culture, how to say, the great history. The people we live there very friendly, and how to say, that is, we supported each other in our fight for the independence. That is really, that is this two great nations. I have very high respect for India, even for India, how to say, the Indian culture. Most of my valuable collection is from India. I was in India for 3 years. That is 2013, 2016. I enjoyed my life there. I enjoyed my friendship there. Really, it's tragic. I mean, how to say, for China and India, so this neighboring country, we have conflicts at the borders. This is a time of Asian age. Why would we call it Asian age? After China and India civilization, after the, how to say, the British Revolution, Industrial Revolution, our Eastern civilizations, we were faded. We suffered from colonial, how to say, times for centuries. Occupation by European countries from the 40, even from India, maybe India and Bangladesh earlier. Now we come to the Asian age. Asian people, hardworking, we have very, very intelligent people, peace-loving country. By working together, we can join a very prosperous, how to say, a future for all. China and in India. If my experience in Bangladesh, really the future is in I'm not saying in our hand, but working hard, non-inferior to the Western, how to say, the countries. I assure you, that is why really this thing, China want to have a conflict with, how to say, our Indian friends. It is not wise. So this is the best time for our development, for our, how to say,
might be same problem again, Shahzad Adar bhai. Anyway, we were hearing.
I would like to add just few 2 points.
Of course, and please, you can conclude the whole session. Today's discussion, it's a very vital topic, and we discussed a lot, and Chinese ambassador was very cordial, and we need to talk more on this issue with other embassies as well and other countries as well. We need to learn from them, as well as we need to give the message to them. So can you conclude this session today?
I hope my friend will come again. If interest will overcome, no problem. But just I would like to add 2 points regarding last question. That is actually China also our tested friend, and our India also our tested and trusted friend. 2 things is here: tested and trusted. Tested and trusted. So both two country, India and China, our tested and trusted friend. So I do not want to make any comments regarding on it. In between dispute between China and India, it is completely internal matter of India, internal matter of China. So please, and we already discussed about it. It will be it is already almost resolved. Hopefully, no war will be taken place in Ladakh. So it is already almost resolved. Hopefully it will be completed very soon, because the war and fight, it is not good for any country, not good for the world, not good for human being. Please, okay, this is my thinking. But I would like to ask for both the two countries regarding Rohingya. So I would like to ask from my side, I would like to from my party regarding Rohingya. So please think about Rohingya, India, and I would like to ask to the China, please try to remove from Bangladesh Rohingyas to the Myanmar. This is my request to them. Please try to help us to send them back to the Myanmar. However, let's talk about our COVID situation, because now today we are not talking about the international politics. If you have any chance, any day, we will talk about the international politics, and just diplomatic issues we'll talk about later on in any days, other dates. And now we would like to talk about the COVID situation and what we can learn from China, and what we already learned, and what we already China have done for Bangladesh, and what our government is doing. This is our main question. And today we're discussing about this thing. However, thank you very much for, again, I'd like to give thanks to you for inviting me for today's session tonight. And lastly, again, I'd like to give thanks to the audience of your YouTube channel. Actually, led by Sheikh Hasina's government, our Honorable Prime Minister, I deeply respect the father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, her daughter. Now I always tell her, she is not only national leader, she is the international leader. I mean Sheikh Hasina. Led by Sheikh Hasina's government is doing very good for Bangladesh economy, and Bangladesh Awami government doing very well for our betterment. Now our reserve in central bank, $36 billion US. Our reserve in this COVID situation is going on all over the world. The economy is collapsed. Economy is collapsed everywhere, all over the world. Whereas Bangladesh economy is still stable. Still stable. I give you information, just giving, please note it. Our reserve right now, $36 billion US. It is possible only led by Sheikh Hasina's government. However, please pray for Sheikh Hasina and pray for our party Youth League of Jubo League Chairman Sheikh Sham Paroush and Mr. Nikhil Bhai. Pray for them that we are working under them. And one more thing, just concluding, I would like to add, not only government, please note it, not only health minister working on it, Bangladesh Awami League also provide a lot of doctors, and they have provided telephone number, a panel of doctors, minimum 2,200 doctors from Awami League, as well as Bangladesh Awami Jubo League. For my friend, Mr. Rian, for your kind information, just I have mentioned this thing, that Bangladesh Awami Youth League, Awami Jubo League also arranged minimum 200 doctors for give instant feedback for COVID patients. If you do call in telephone, our Jubo League already have panel of doctors, so you can call them and you get feedback from our doctors from Youth League also. We have, like as Health Ministry doing 333 and 666, as well as Bangladesh Awami Jubo League also arrange such kind of panel of doctors. They are giving treatment through video conference and through over telephone. So Awami Jubo League is doing this, and Awami League also is doing that thing. So a political party also working on it, and we are helping through food, through medicine, everything. By this time, Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina made a good statement in the Parliament that Jubo League and Awami League also working for the people. Not only government officials, not only health ministry, also Awami League as a politicians, all our political personnel, they are working for the people of the Bangladesh to face the COVID situation. So please pray for Sheikh Hasina, pray for us. I also pray for you. We need to survive in this world, in this earth. This globe is now we are passing very crucial time. Now we are passing very hard time. So we need to pray for each other, survive this situation. And definitely we must overcome one day. At last, I want to say, we must overcome one day, inshallah. and hope that led by Sheikh Hasina's government, we work together with the Chinese government, our tested friend China and Bangladesh. We would like to work together or strengthen our relation, or strengthen our strong relation between China and Bangladesh for every sector. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Shahzada. Thank you, Mr. Ambassador. We are out of time, but still we have very interested to know from the comment on India-China relationship, and it's your concluding remarks. So we are out of time. So please, in short, we want to know from India-China relationship, and in this scope, just I can inform you, we need you more and more in talk so that we can know from lots of you
next
from
time.
China. Yeah, next time.
We don't want to talk about India-China dispute. No need today. It is later on. Next time. Next time.
Just we need
about COVID situation.
Next time. Just we need to know a little bit about the de-escalation or peace. If you have any scope to comment on this and concluding comments on this.
Yeah. Sorry. Can you hear me? I've got lost from time to time offline from time to time. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Of course. We are hearing.
Can you hear me? Sorry.
Yeah, we are listening you.
Sorry. I must hurry. This opportunity. I thank this. I'm talking to BD News Global. Thanks to our dear host. Thanks to Mr. Friend Dr. Shahzad Haider, my close friend, my dear brother. And thank you to the audience, really giving me the opportunity to share with you how to say our friendship, to renew our friendship, and how to say our experiences, China's experiences, and also we talked about our relations with India. Really, my best wishes for our Bangladeshi people, our friendly people. I assure you, a strategic partner, China will do everything, and will work very hard to bring the essence, to make to a new height of our overall relations, especially how we can work together to combat this pandemic, and also how we can work, say, after this pandemic, how we can work for the people, how can we work for our the country, how we can work for the regional peace. I do think Bangladesh will play very, very important role in bridging China and India. Will be a very, important role in the regional peace and security also. That is though something coming from time to time, that is we've got this problem, this virus problem, we've got but we Asian people, we Bangladeshi people, we Chinese people, we have full wisdom to solve our problem, to face our difficulties. We've got to have a very good cooperation. Thank you very much.
So I also would like to give thanks, Mr. Subrata Das Khokondar. You are arranging such kind of nice dialogue today. I also would like to give thanks to my friend, Mr. Yan, that he attended on time. And thank you very much, BD News Global, for arranging such kind of dialogue. Hopefully, inshallah, next time we will see again and we'll meet again regarding another issues, regarding international issues. Thank you very much, and good night to all. Thank you.
প্রিয় দর্শকবৃন্দ, আপনারা এতক্ষণ ধরে দেখছিলেন বিডি নিউজ গ্লোবাল সংলাপ, এবং আজকের এই সংলাপে অতিথি হয়ে এসেছিলেন মিস্টার হুয়ালন ইয়ান। তিনি চায়না প্রতিনিধি বাংলাদেশে এবং মুখপাত্র। এবং আমাদের মধ্যে উপস্থিত ছিলেন ডক্টর সাজ্জাদ হায়দার, তিনি আমাদের যুবলীগের সাবেক আন্তর্জাতিক বিষয়ক সম্পাদক এবং আন্তর্জাতিক বিষয়ে বিশেষজ্ঞ। আমরা ওনাদের কথা শুনেছি এবং আমরা আশা করছি আগামী দিনে বিডি নিউজ গ্লোবাল সংলাপ এই ধরনের টপিক নিয়ে এই আলোচনাটি অব্যাহত রাখবে এবং আপনারাও আমাদের সাথে থাকবেন। সবাইকে অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ, শুভরাত্রি, ভালো থাকবেন। Mr. Ambassador sir, thank you very much. We are ending this session. Hopefully we will talk again another day, and we wish you good health. Thank you very much. Take care. Best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah. Take care. Thanks for your time. Good night.